Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is WildBoy789789, and we are in Warhammer Return of Reckoning on the Witch Hunter Ultramarine. I've been playing the closed beta of Vermintide 2, and it is just ridiculously fun. That should work. Yes, it didn't fix the chat box. I'm not really supposed to talk about the open beta, because they want a good sales push and they don't want anyone talking about the bugs. But to hell with that, they'll never find my video, and I'm not going to talk about the bugs anyway. I'm only going to talk about the good things, so if you stumbled upon this, congratulations.
Fine wares and finer prices.
You're going to be hearing a little bit about the game. You unlock your classes and tiers. As it stands right now, this is all subject to change, and it is just ridiculously fun. There's talents almost like World of Warcraft that every couple levels you can pick, and the weapons, even compared to the first game, feel so much more different from each other. Like the rapier sword here on my Witch Hunter, Saltspire, is very good at slicing through big swaths of enemies. It has a good reach, it's quick, stuff like that. I changed to the hatchet, and I was like, man, this is just not superior. It's slower, it kills less people. But I noticed when fighting a Chaos Knight of Nurgle, I did one swing to his arm and chopped his arm clean off, and I was just like, yep, I'm going to use the hatchet. So, I don't know, the feel is great. And at first I was kind of losing the charm of not having the tavern, and there's no like cart that picks you up at the end of the level. You find waystones, which makes more sense that you would teleport out of a dangerous area and not have an old lady waiting with a cart. But I kind of miss the homey feel of that. The innkeeper, the bartender, is still in the new castle keep with you, and the keep is huge, and I'm very happy with it. The new levels are very good. We're queued up here, by the way. This area is locked, so we're gonna leave. It's gonna be great because the feel of the different characters online is really like, how did you build this person? The magic looks great. The Bright Wizard, instead of shooting like a fireball every time, just over and over, it's kind of like a popping like explosion that just appears in the air. Like she's got this like unstable kind of like, I'm gonna burn you with the winds of magic kind of thing. It's just, everything about it is fantastic. I can't talk enough about it. Thought I had my mic off. That would have been horrible.
I'm giving lessons.
So, more about the levels. You can still find dice and books, and your gear kind of upgrades by the more you find, the more it upgrades your chest, or you get a bonus chest of gear and stuff with random stuff in it. I really like how they changed the upgrade system. The one thing I wanted to note is the level I was in, I found a spot on the ground that said suspicious button, and I pushed it, and it didn't do anything. And I asked someone later about that, and they said there was a spot in the level where if you push two buttons at the same time, it opens a secret door or something like that. It had a very puzzly feel, almost like if you've played Dark Souls before. And, I mean, I think it's just a great direction to go. As far as the story goes, I've talked about this before. Let me bless my bullets. What is this? As far as the story goes, you're very close to the border of Bretonnia. And I'm hoping they'll add a Bretonian character. I think it would make a lot of sense. And considering as the classes are unique, even though there's 3 dwarves, you can't have 2 of different types of dwarves in the same game because they're both Gorikson. There's only one Gorikson. So the person who picks the dwarf gets them. That makes matchmaking hard because there's only 5 options for a party of 4. And if you have 5 people in queue who are an elf, and one group needs 2 more people, and there's an elf in that group, that's 5 people that can't join. So adding a 6th class, a 7th class, the more the merrier. You would be able to queue up quicker, if that makes sense. So I think that's definitely the direction they're going to go. We're going to get some new class, I guarantee it. This gun is doing no damage. Ah, these are my finishing moves. Burn, Heretic, Absolution. Okay, there's my buff. Execution deals additional damage and steals initiative. So, back to the spoilers. The Warriors of Nurgle are crazy fun. They're difficult, but they're not as quick as the Ratmen. They're a little slower, but you get a mob of, like, men around you, and you can feel the difference between being mobbed up by rats and being mobbed up by humans, you know? Norskins, actually. It's like being mobbed up by, like, Chaos-tainted Vikings. And, the randomization is great. I've had some levels where I am just going through the camps and it's all Chaos Warriors instead of rats. And they do mix them too, but sometimes it's nice that it's just all Chaos Warriors in the level. And the waves have gotten bigger. In the old game, you might get a wave of 20 or 30 and they run in almost like a line after each other. This is like a straight up, like if you're looking like a field like this, 50 of them will just come across the field right at you and surround you. It's a lot more realistic, and I like that. There's of course many different types of beast. I was curious as to how the Chaos Sorcerers of Nurgle would work with their magic, and I soon found out when one of them teleported right in front of me and swirled me up in a tornado. I started spinning around, and it was pretty great. Is this worth keeping this die to sell? I don't think so. Okay, so I fought a Rat Ogre, which everyone's fought, and the new Warp Fire Throwers it has a shorter range than a Ratling Gunner, but it if it gets you, it's like a big swath, and there's no dodging it. So I do like the different feeling. I feel like you can't just slice and dice in the game anymore, especially the Chaos Warriors. You have to block and reposition and go around their shields. The rat shields, they break after like maybe 8 attacks, like a lot of attacks. But there's a real feel of skill to the combat. They did a great job. Let me just say they did a fantastic job. I recommend everyone buys it. Another thing I wanted to bring up, it was just on the tip of my tongue. I'll remember in a second. Ah, yes. The Chaos spawn was huge, and it was like the size of a Rat Ogre, and I was like, okay, let's get the guy in the back, start slicing, you know, if he attacks me, I'll just block it. To my surprise, the person next to me got picked up with a tentacle and just killed in like one shot. I think he might have eaten him or something. It was ridiculous. And I was like, oh no, he's got like a one-hit kill thing. You gotta dodge him. And I like how they did that. The thing, it makes it a lot scarier. And if anything, it was tougher than a Rat Ogre. Maybe a little slower. But what really got me, and this is the final point I think I'm gonna spoil unless I think of something else to say about the game. You know, because they're not paying me to keep any secrets. There was a Rat Ogre with Warp Fire Throwers for hands, which I've only seen on the tabletop. And I know a lot of people haven't played the tabletop, and I was like, guys, you are in for some danger here. Like, coming up is a Rat Ogre that is going to just melt your face. And stuff like that just makes me excited for what I'll see in the future. Now, as a melee DPS, I have to be careful. wanted to get that guy, but now I can run and gun. Very good. Can't let you go. Might as well take this since we're here. That's what I thought, mate. I hope my stream is going well. It's another thing I wanted to talk about. I upgraded my internet out the wazoo. It's 20 bucks more a month, which is nothing, to change my download speed, which was fine, from 100 to 300, and my upload speed, which matters a lot for streams, from 5, which was garbage, to 20. And the other day I measured it, I was getting 35, so they're like really cranked open my upload speed, and this should be going smoothly. I also ordered a new router, the Google Wi-Fi router, and it's a beast. It really is. For 100 bucks, it's the best router for the price. So yeah, stream shouldn't be laggy. I'm doing 30 frames per second, which you shouldn't really miss the 60, but I am in 1080 HD, which you probably can't really tell in this game, but it should be running smooth. I got a bit rate of 4,000, which most people run 3 to make sure that other people watching can keep up with the stream, but I wanted all that quality to be there and just, you know, send the right amount of information. Ah, there's another healer. Not enough. That poor high elf will be killed, surely. We are winning by quite a lot, and we are definitely going to be taking the lighthouse within seconds. The fortress may be in trouble. It's definitely going to be contested, but there's 2 people still holding the barracks. It is a witch elf. I'm just going to keep my distance and shoot for a little bit. There we go. Very good. I always say that in a weird accent. It's from Vermintide. I got that stuck in my head, that very good Godrickson. And I think I do like the Witch Hunter, which I will be playing the Witch Hunter Captain. I'll be playing the Bounty Hunter, and I will most definitely be playing a lot. I might even make it my main class, the Zealot. So, I mean, I'm going to be playing all of Saltspire. Look forward to that. This is going to be so much easier to get high-quality videos on my channel now, too. And now I can just play a game and stream and not worry about uploading or editing. I mean, I will edit when I need to, but I shouldn't have to. I'm done for. I was gonna sprint up the stairs, at least draw him away. Ain't happening, but we are taking the barracks. We're gonna 3-cap. No, we're not. But we're definitely keeping the pressure on. Ooh, I kind of want to play Greenskin just staring at him. I want to play every class in this game. I have all my classes filled, though. I don't have a Black Orc. My friend was playing a Black Orc, but I have a Choppa, which should be good enough for me. The difference between Black Orc and Choppa is minute. There's a difference. There's definitely a difference in gameplay, but as far as story goes, it's like a Black Orc is an elite Orc soldier. A Choppa is pretty much in this game a savage Orc, which I would rather play. And I found the difference between the goblins way more profound. I really like the Squig Herder and the Shaman, so, you know, the only two races I can afford to have 4 classes on are Empire and Chaos Zeech worshippers. I think I get my chest gear at 10. Iron Breaker. So yeah, if you fill all your character slots, you get 4 on a good race and 4 on a evil race, and then 3 on the good elves, 3 on the bad elves, 3 on the orcs, 3 on the dwarves. Is pretty much how it works out. It's 20 slots. Let's see how we did. 3rd highest in damage, and not bad. So you know, you can only exclude 4 classes if you're trying to play all of them. So what I'm missing is the White Lion. Even though it's very fun, I want to play it. It just I wanted to play the other 3 high elf classes more. And I already had the Squig Herder. White Lion's fun. It's definitely just a frontline melee all-out berserk kind of thing. Looks like we're under attack here. I might mess around for a little bit longer. I don't think we're going to hit rank 8. At least we've earned some money for gear in the future. What else? I don't have a Black Orc. I am missing the Rune Priest because it's just like the Zealot. And I am missing... What Dark Elf am I missing? The Healer, the Disciple of Cain. I actually am going to have to end the stream here soon. We'll see if we can get a little bit of action. Real life is calling my name. This is under attack. Is there a warband nearby? There is. Am I gonna die? I might. You wanna play games? You're a healer, dude. If you're gonna back up to reinforcements, I'll lead you way up here. And if you follow me, you're not going to be able to help your friends. I'm being healed. I want to be fighting a tank valiantly on the front lines. this is not what you want to be doing if you're a tank. He's going to kill me, but if my team is smart, they would have already killed their shaman and healers and such. I am going to have to cut it short here, guys. Let's get some coin in my pockets.
Goods going cheap.
And as always, I do thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great evening. And I will see you in the next one.
Handridge bless you.
Peace. Handridge bless you.